Hey, what is going on, everyone? It's Jamie G back here again. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video. Today, what I'm covering is traffic from Pinterest, how to send traffic to your links from Pinterest. I know it's a bit of a dumb name, right? Anyways, Pinterest. Now, hopefully you guys have heard of it. It is a rather large social media site. And when I say rather large, you're looking at around 200 million monthly users. So not quite up there with Facebook or Instagram for that matter, but the one thing that I love about Pinterest is due to its visual nature, people are usually on there searching for something in particular, and whether it's something to help with a design, as I know my wife uses it in that way, or searching for cute animal pictures or inspiration for hairstyles. Like there's a reason why people jump on it, and I guess, like I say, due to the visual nature of it, if you can find a way to kind of get in the face of these people, then you're going to get more clicks and views and all that sort of stuff as well. So anyway, look, I've set up my profile, as you can see there, and I get around 23,000 monthly viewers, which you might be thinking is a lot. Now, I must admit, my clicks from Pinterest aren't huge. So out of that, I might only get, say, 0.5% click-through rate, maybe even less in some regards, because what I've done is automated a process. So every time I produce a thumbnail for my videos, as you can see in the background there, you might notice the sort of colors that I tend to use on a lot of my videos. You'll find that you'll find that basically using the automation that I use, it will automatically upload these. So hence why people may not be overly interested in something like Facebook Marketing 101 or simple method to do this. So they might not actually click through to anything, but at least it's there. It's still promoting my profile. I'm still creating content. And eventually, if someone's curious, they're going to come through to my profile and go, oh, who's this geezer? Jamie G. Okay, cool. Jamie G online. Oh, yeah, cool. Nice. I like that. Anyways, look, for those of you that are new to my channel, my name is Jamie G. I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, how to get started online, and basically all things digital. So if that's of interest to yourself, feel free to hit the subscribe button and smash that bell icon to stay up to date with everything I am going to be putting out. Rightio. So I'm just going to go through a little bit about Pinterest and how you can use it. Now, one of the great things I do love about Pinterest as well is that on every single pin that you put, I'll see if I can find one that's not just my thumbnails. So I've got all these automations. So obviously, just to give you a bit of an idea, that means two people have viewed it. No one's repinned it, and I don't think anyone has actually clicked through. So that's okay, though. Like I say, I mean, the goal is not necessarily to get clicks all the time. I mean, sometimes just to get your brand out there. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other ones out there that are probably more relevant. So if someone does stumble on my board, they might go, okay, who's this interesting character? Okay, cool. I'll have a look at his website, etc., etc., etc. Right? Anyway, but I've got different boards for different activities. So internet marketing, that's what I cover a lot of. Affiliate marketing, like I say, due to my automation, I don't even look at Pinterest anymore, to be honest. I probably should spend a lot more time here, but because of the automation I've got in place, I don't really need to do that much, and I still grow those monthly viewers month after month. They still keep coming. It's ridiculous. So every time I'm producing a video and a thumbnail, I'm going to end up with more viewers as a result. So I've also got a blog related to doing reviews on matcha tea. So again, I did chuck a whole bunch of different pins out there, and then I used another tool which is called tailwind.com. If you're interested, I'm not affiliated with them at all, but I think you're looking at about $30 a month, if I'm not mistaken. And that's an amazing tool for automating a lot of what you do on Pinterest anyway. So it pulls pins from other boards, it uploads your own, you can schedule them to go out. It can repin, and that's another really cool one. So if you've had a pin that's had a lot of popularity, so I'll see if I can find one. I don't know if I do have any because I don't know how popular my pins are, the individual ones. Let's have a look at, say, this, for example, just for argument's sake. And I don't know if it's going to show me much detail. Okay, a couple of things here, a couple of that, a couple of that, a couple of views. So let's say, for argument's sake, like I say, I mean, this was a little experiment that I did actually. I was direct linking to Amazon, and I thought, cool, if I can get people to view these things and yeah, basically click through, then I'm getting more clicks through to Amazon. It did actually work really well. So okay, just to give you an idea, here we go. These ones here. So I've got what, 12 there, 11 there. I could then use Tailwind, the feature within Tailwind, and what it would do is basically send this pin, being one of the more popular ones. And I know 12 is not really, I understand this is not quote unquote popular. It's more just the idea of what it represents. So it will actually repin it. So it might repin it every, say, week. It might repin it every couple of months. You can actually set the schedule there. And it means that basically the ones that are that are more popular are going to get repinned, so they're going to get shown again at the top of the, I guess, top to your audience, all that sort of stuff as well. Anyway, so like I said, it was a bit of an experiment. I'm not really doing that anymore, just because, like I say, the actual click-through rate I got on a lot of these wasn't overly flashed. Okay, affiliate marketing. So let me just go and have a look. See if I can find something that I want to explain about. So as you can see, like I say, this is I'm usually using just IFFT, if this then that, to basically automate this whole process. So every time I upload a thumbnail, it's going to then fling it onto this page. So kind of cool. And so strangely enough, I've actually, some of them have got a fair few views. There we go. Okay, this is an interesting one. So I mean, like I say, my click-through rates are absolutely horrendous. I'm not saying that you know, should follow suit with that. It's more just to get you thinking about how you can potentially drive clicks to your website, or like I say, you can actually direct link to an affiliate link if you're lazy like I am, or you know, whatever the case may be. There we go. So I'm just looking at some of these other ones I've put in place. Does that resonate? Now, some of these, and the reason why they don't have, I guess, information under them is because as part of Tailwind, I was part of a group board. And as part of that group board, it meant that basically people could post on my board, and vice versa. So I would then send my pens out to another board, and obviously people could then send their boards out to me as well. Yeah. Where's an example? I was just looking at those ones there. Okay, here we go. No, 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 no. All right, and this is a whole bunch off my Instagram account as well. All right, this is not a bad example here. So, all right, now here's the thing. If you are looking at doing this, exactly what I'm mentioning here, one of the things you can do is you can use infographics. Now, if you have a look at the size of some of these images, which are pretty small, versus the size of these, and you can imagine that on the home page, if you got something that's this size and you have to scroll down a couple of times to get past it, it's going to create better engagement than something that's a tiny little image. So what you can do is you can actually put infographics in and drive those, drive the traffic from the infographics to your blog or whatever the case may be. So pretty cool stuff. Like I say, I mean, a lot of these are purely just repins. Like that one there, I mean, I must have just repinned that off something else, just helping someone out. And like I say, the great thing is they will also do that same thing back. Pimping your blog. So that's, yeah, definitely not one I would put there. Benefits of affiliate marketing. So these ones here usually get a lot of engagement, just purely, as I say, because of the fact that they are taller than the other ones. They're going to take up a lot more real estate. So that's one thing to note. Now, if you're kind of confused, you're thinking, well, how do I do all this stuff here? Like, why, how do I produce content, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? I completely get it. I know it can be a little bit frustrating, but what you can do is you can actually jump over to my good friend, canva.com. And now I know I've discussed this a lot in the past. It is one of my favorite tools to use. In fact, I use it every day for these groovy little thumbnails you see there. I need to update them. They look horrible to my funky new design, as you may have seen, which is the with the nice orange and the goofy photo of me. These ones here, just trying to get some bit of branding across my my brand. Here they go. Anyway, Canva, right? Okay, so basically all you need to do is just type in infographic, and then it will come up with an option to create an infographic. So there's one that I've obviously done before, and you might have seen that I did actually use that on a page. But if you're stuck for ideas, you can actually just come down here and imagine if you just you don't really know what you're wanting to create just yet. So you just use these as templates, and all you need to do is just update the information. But I mean, there's a whole bunch of them there. And like I say, the great thing about using these is that they do they do take up a lot more real estate in Pinterest, which means that people are more inclined to engage with them and share them, repin them, click through onto whatever website you've put as the URL. So really, really basic. So all I do, if this one, I'm not going to make any changes to it, but obviously you can expand using that and just zoom in, etc., and edit all these details here. Just by clicking on whatever information and whatnot. Now you can either download it, you can actually share it, and I think you can go directly to Pinterest if I'm not mistaken. Social. I haven't actually done this yet. Okay, cool. You can only go for these ones. But anyway, that's fine. I'm not overly stressed about that. All right, so that's fine. You basically just need to download that, and then you need to come back over to Pinterest. And obviously you want to create a couple of different boards. Now, the more successful accounts that I see are the ones that have a multitude of boards, and they have a multitude of pins across those boards. Now, obviously, I don't have a whole bunch. I don't, like I say, I don't really pay that much attention to this anymore, because it's more about just getting some information out there and some branding and whatnot. But I mean, I still get 10 views. I obviously don't have anyone click through. That's absolutely fine. I'm more just trying to get that information out there, and every now and then I'll get a couple of clicks on whether it's one of my affiliate links directly or one of the reviews I've done, or whatever the case may be. And it even says there, use a vertical image, so one of the big tall ones. And also, I don't really put much information on this. Anyway, sorry, I'm rambling. All right, cool. So let's say that I just downloaded that one and I want to update something. All I do is just click on the little button here. And cool, that's pretty cool. We can create a carousel. I like that. Cool. So I'm just going to create a pin, and all I'd say is I'd upload the photo. So maybe, for example, if I wanted to upload this one directly, this is just a thumbnail I've literally just created for this exact video. There you go, how to create blah, blah, blah from Pinterest. So you probably won't be seeing this if you're watching this live, as it won't be showing up. I need to go in and edit it after I've finished recording. It's a little bit annoying. But yeah, I can start adding the URLs now. So I can go, cool, what's my site? So I can go, all right, Jamie-Jew.com, choose a board, required. You do need to always choose a board. So I'm just going to go affiliate marketing, and yeah, might as well just put it on the blog, eh? Why not? And publish at a later date. You can schedule it, of course. Now, what do I want to say about this? I'll say something like, Pinterest is awesome, is a fantastic resource for traffic to your blogs and offers. Check out the video put together for this. What? Now, I don't actually syndicate this content with my blog, so it's probably a bit of a waste of time putting it there. But I also know that is going to automate this process after I actually uploaded this from my YouTube channel. So I'm not really that worried about it anyway. Oh, there we go. It's increased. It's actually gone up to 250 million. So if I wanted to basically go through and actually set up a quick ad, I can do that as well. I can promote that. So I'm not going to bother about that right now. Like I say, it's probably not the greatest thing I've put together, but it is something that I will be moving into a lot more with a couple of my clients in future. And I'm going to do some more training on how to use Pinterest for advertising, all that sort of stuff as well. See what my results are. So anyways, that is it. So look, hopefully you got something out of that. Like I say, it is really basic. All you need to do is just jump on Canva. They do have a free option available. You can download all their themes and just edit them the way you choose. Start creating that content. Use the likes of Tailwind if you want to automate that process. There probably are cheaper options out there. I think I was mentioned I've paid about $30 a month if I'm not mistaken, but there are other ones out there, and that will basically help you get your boards up to getting 23,000 views per month. Not too bad. So even if I get a 0.1% click-through rate, which I'm thinking is probably roughly where I'm sitting, I'm not really that worried about that, because like I say, it's more about the branding, more about getting the name out there and creating that content to basically grow my audience. So anyway, that's it. Look, hopefully you guys have got something out of that. Let me know what you use Pinterest for. Do you use it for just social media? Do you actually go on there to find information? do you actually even use Pinterest at all? Have you even considered using Pinterest at all? I guess is the other thing. So anyway, that's it. My name's Jamie G. Thank you so much for joining me in this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now. Once I learn how to turn this thing off. Goodbye.